finally got round to having this meeting now. So yeah, I just wanted to use this opportunity really to see how you're getting on with the application. If you have any issues with it, any questions you'd like to ask. I know you've been quite active in the group, but I think it's quite nice just to have this personal meeting to just go over the data and the application.
Ya, terima kasih Ibu Juli. Mungkin kita bisa langsung saja kakak-kakak kalau misalnya ada kendala segala macam langsung bisa ditanyakan kepada Bu Juli. Mungkin saya langsung over ke Kak Lola. Silakan Kak Lola.
Terima kasih Bu Dara. Saya lagi menghubungi yang Kota Kupang sama Belu sama Malaka. Cuman yang dari Belu belum respon, dari Malaka lah nanti mereka masuk, Kota Kupang juga. Nah, terkait kendala di lapangan, mungkin yang mau saya tanyakan ke Bu Juli, kami di provinsi ini kan ingin tahu teman-teman di lapangan ini menggunakan aplikasi ini secara menyeluruh. Tapi kalau di aplikasi ini kan kami hanya bisa melihatnya per project. Jadi kalau kami klik projectnya Kupang, baru bisa lihat petanya Kupang. Nah, kalau kami provinsi ingin tahu dalam satu hari itu kira-kira mana tampilan petanya tuh ingin yang peta satu NTT begitu. Mungkin hanya itu saja Bu Dara. Terima kasih.
Ya, baik, terima kasih. Julie, are you here clearly from Mas Yuri?
No.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure that you use the interpreter feature in your Zoom, Julie. So you just click the interpretation with the globe. And then Mas Yuri will directly translate whatever people speaking.
Sorry, Dara, could you say that again? Having some problems.
Yeah, so in Zoom, we have feature interpreter down the list, interpretation. So you just click that one, and then you just click on English. So once we speak in Bahasa, Mas Yuri will directly to interpret that one.
Yes, okay, and I'm just getting it, yeah.
So are you okay now? Maybe Mas Yuri,
okay.
Mas Yuri bisa tolong diulangi?
Yes. Okay, say something. Just check. Yes, I can hear you. It's very faint, but yes, okay.
Ya,
yes,
terima
much
kasih.
better. Thank you.
Ya, terima kasih. Mungkin Kak Lola bisa diulangi berbicara bahasa Indonesia aja. Kak Lola, pertanyaannya Kak Lola. Tadi Bu Juli belum mengikuti.
Ya, baik Bu Dara. Bu Juli, ini kami di provinsi kan merupakan admin provinsi. Kami kan ingin tahu di aplikasinya tuh tampilannya tuh peta satu NTT. Sedangkan kalau aplikasi yang diajarkan ke kami itu kan kalau kami kliknya per project. Jadi kalau mau lihat Malaka berarti harus klik project Malaka. Nah, sedangkan kami ingin tahu dalam satu hari itu di kabupaten mana saja yang menggunakan aplikasi ini. Itu yang jadi kami ingin tahu itu Bu Juli. Ya, terima kasih mungkin itu.
Hi, yes, okay, you can do that. So all you would have to do is go to just the Indonesia project, and then you can upload for all of the districts. So this would mean you would have to download the KML file or the CSV file for each one, and then you can just upload all of them on the same map. Does that make sense?
Bu Lola, Kak Lola mendengarkan dalam bahasa Indonesia nggak tadi?
Dengar Bu. Ya, mendengar dalam bahasa Indonesia. Ya.
Ya, atau Kak Lola bisa dibantu untuk share screen aja. Jadi Bu Juli bisa melihat Kak Lola. Ya, sambil menunggu Kak Lola, mungkin apakah ada pertanyaan yang ingin disampaikan kepada Bu Juli lagi dari Kak Desi, Kak Demetri, Kak Yumi, dan Bang Walter nih? Ya, Kak Desi suaranya belum terdengar jelas.
Baik,
Gimana
terima
Kak Desi?
kasih. Kalau untuk kami dari Kabupaten TTS, kalau dari Kabupaten TTS, untuk teman-teman di lapangan, semuanya sudah menggunakan aplikasi ini, tapi kendala yang dihadapi adalah ketika teman-teman menggunakan aplikasi ini, kadang-kadang Petrackernya error, jadi data yang sudah mereka simpan di aplikasi sebagian ada yang hilang, seperti itu.
Ya, makasih Kak Desi. Over to you, Julie.
Okay, so when you say the path tracker error, did the path tracker just disappear? Because the GPS tags should still come up even if you lose your path tracker. And sometimes when the path tracker and the entries disappear, they will still be there when you go to sync the data. Or was that not the case, Desi?
Trackernya tiba-tiba hilang, maksudnya tiba-tiba garisnya itu hanya ada garis lurus, jadi tidak bisa lihat petanya lagi dan data sebagian hilang. Jadi ketika dibuka lagi, data yang sudah diinput sebelumnya juga hilang. Jadi mereka kadang input ulang.
Okay, so that's, yeah, sometimes you will get the straight line. That's just a you know, an interruption in the GPS. That does happen. And unfortunately that's not something that we're in control of really with the application. So you do sometimes get those straight lines, and it will just be like a glitch in the you know, the network. But what will happen, even if you lose your entries, so say your path tracker, say everything disappears, when you go in to sync the data, those entries should still be there. So that's one thing you need to be very careful of. So always have a look at your sync data before you start, so you kind of know how many entries were there. And then so you can always see if they have gone into the sync section. Hope I'm making sense. So if you had 20 that were already synced from the day before, if you then suddenly lost all your data, you went back into the synced entries and it said 30, you know that your 10 that you've lost have then been added to that total. So that's just one way you can check that without then having to re-enter all the data again, because if you're doing that, you might be doubling up on the data that you're putting into the app.
Iya, karena biasanya misalnya mereka melakukan vaksinasi di satu desa, mereka baru menginput 10 data, terus belum masih sementara melakukan vaksinasi, terus tiba-tiba error, kan datanya belum di-sync all. Jadi biasanya kalau belum di-sync all datanya hilang, seperti itu.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is, yeah, I know they didn't sync the data, but sometimes when you go back into the form, the entries, when you go into sync, they would be there. They'd be unsynced entries. So have they checked that? If they've lost all the entries, have they then gone to the sort of review data part of the application And normally they would see those as unsynced entries, or do they just completely disappear from the whole of the application?
Ya, kalau dari beberapa teman-teman ada mereka menginfokan kalau memang sebagian hilang. Misalnya kalau sudah input 15 dibuka lagi yang ada cuma 7 atau 8, sebagian itu hilang. Jadi saya bilang kalau itu biasanya aplikasinya tidak akan hilang, tapi yang mereka lihat hilang begitu.
Okay, thank you. We'll look into that because yeah, that definitely shouldn't be happening. And we recently just had a big campaign in Mumbai, and this was something that we found with the application. Sometimes it was just crashing, and then we were losing the data. But then when we went into review data, the entries were still there, so it wasn't lost completely, or we were able to then restart the session again. So we will definitely look into this. It might be something developers need to check on. So we will update on this, and yeah, I will revert back in the group once we have some answers regarding why that's happening.
Ya, supaya saya bisa sampaikan ke teman-teman di lapangan.
Thank you.
Iya, terima kasih.
Okay, I see Lola has her screen up now.
Ya, sudah, ya. Iya, betul. Apakah kelihatan di layar? Yang mau saya tanyakan contohnya ini, tidak ada yang untuk proyek Timor, seperti ada proyek Bali, tapi tidak ada yang untuk Timornya. Jadi setiap mau lihat peta berarti harus klik salah satu proyek. Contohnya ini saya ambil yang Timor Kupang.
And next week we will come up with 20 ya. 20 ya. Hari ini. Iya.
Jaringannya lama.
Oh, itu jadi cuma kemarin kan ada sedikit revisi karena Pak John, tapi tadi John ada sedikit komplain. Dia bilang kenapa kok script-nya ini lama
I think I know what Lola's trying to explain. So yes, she would have to do this all individually. And then if she wanted to see the data as a whole, she would have to upload all of the individual CSV files. What I might be able to do is set up another project for Lola, for the province admins, where all of the districts are on the same map. And then we'd need to look into that. Maybe I'll be able to set that up for her, so that she then would be able to see the data for all of those without having to upload individual.
Ya, baik. Ya, terima kasih. Begitu yang saya maksudkan. Artinya saya mau tampilan satu NTT. Ya, baik. Terima kasih, Bu Julie.
Oh yes, that looks a nice map. All the entries on there that I can see now.
Ya, ini petanya Kabupaten Kupang. Mereka memang menggunakan aplikasi ini.
Jadi kan dia pikir dia hanya omong
So overall, does everybody feel that the application is helping them record the data in the field? Do they feel it is, bringing more accurate recording?
Kalau untuk kami provinsi memang sangat membantu. Kami bisa melihat teman-teman melakukan vaksinasi di mana saja. Bagaimana dengan teman-teman kabupaten?
Kalau dari TTS, aplikasi ini sangat membantu karena kami ada 30 kecamatan, wilayahnya sangat luas, jadi kami bisa melihat seberapa banyak daerah yang sudah divaksin dan berapa yang belum divaksin. Jadi teman-teman bisa tahu presentasi vaksinasi area yang sudah divaksin. Terima kasih.
Thank you. And so is anybody using the data at the moment? Are they using the maps? I know there's been a little bit on our WhatsApp group, but is anyone using the application for reporting the data at this stage?
Kalau untuk kami provinsi belum menggunakan ini karena setelah kami membandingkan dengan data Isignas, ternyata ada selisih. Makanya yang dipakai adalah pakai data Isignas. Yang untuk WPS ini belum semua teman-teman menggunakannya.
Okay, thank you. Yes, because I did notice, I think most of the districts are using the application, but I think Kota Kupang, that's one that's not.
Ya, terima kasih. Kalau kami di Kota Kupang memang kami sudah baru memulai vaksinnya bulan Maret, jadi teman-teman di lapangan juga untuk sementara baru memulai untuk memakai aplikasi yang kemarin sudah kita dapatkan. Terima kasih.
Hello, yes, thank you very much. So have you actually put any data entries into the application?
Halo Pak Sep mungkin belum kasih aktif interpreternya mungkin.
Ya, ini minta maaf ulang Bu, ini karena itu jaringan kurang bagus juga.
Pak Sep mungkin kasih aktif dulu interpreternya. Biar supaya langsung diterjemahkan, biar ada terjemahannya.
Oh ya.
Di tampilannya mungkin ada di more, klik yang more, ada interpreter. Nah, di more itu nanti ada pilihan interpretation.
Inggris apa? Indonesia kok?
Bahasa, yang klik yang bahasa. Ya, ya.
Oke. Sudah kok, sudah jelas kok.
Ya, oke, nanti diulang.
Yes, so I asked if anybody's actually using the data now for reporting the data entries. Are they using it for official reporting? Are they using the maps or anything, tables?
Sudah jelas Ibu Lola.
Pak Sep mendengarkan Bapak yang ada terjemahkan? Pak Sep mendengar Bapak yang ada terjemahkan? Oh ya itu sudah Pak Hatun menjawab.
Tidak terlalu
bertanya.
Terjemahkan tidak terlalu jelas. Tidak terlalu kedengaran.
Pak.
Hanya kalau Ibu Julia pun suara ya jelas. Entar sebentar saya gabung lagi, coba saya masih setting dulu.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. Hopefully it will come on. All right. So so the only one that I haven't got data entries for is Kota Kupang, but if they've started this March, if they do at least have a go at using the app, that would be really, really useful to get some data from there.
Ya baik, nanti saya membantu untuk menyampaikan ke Kota Kupangnya. Ya baik, terima kasih Bu Juli.
And
Sudah Bu, sudah jelas.
Malacca have done really well, actually. Malacca at recording the data.
Langsung terjemah.
Malacca hadir.
Yes, I think you have. So I've seen on the back end of the application, we have over 4,000 entries now from Malacca.
Iya.
Yes, well done. Very good. It's amazing.
Tapi ada beberapa masalah, Miss Julie.
Yes, go ahead.
Jadi ada satu tim yang waktu itu sempat hari-hari pertama sempat tidak mengisi yang kucing juga. Jadi ada miss beberapa data sekitar belasan begitu, hampir puluhan. Tidak masalah kah?
No, not at all. No.
Oke.
Mhm. And I think at this stage, it's just really good to get as much data as we can. And I think I did say during the training, it doesn't have to be perfect. Don't worry too much. Even if you lose some data, yes, it's a little bit frustrating. If you forget if somebody doesn't use the application on one day, we want to get there. We want everyone to start using it. We want to get reliable data. But I think, for these first few months, we should just really take this as a training opportunity, a practice opportunity, where everybody's just getting very comfortable with the application. And then once everybody is familiar with it and experienced at using it, then we can really sort of look at this data and say, yes, from this point, all of this data was reliable data. Because even in some of this data that we have, Catherine is actually trying to filter the data at the moment, because some of our training entries are in these totals. So we're actually trying to filter that out of the data so that we can make it more accurate.
Bu Juli, di layar saya lagi tampilkan punyanya Kabupaten Malaka.
Ya.
Jadi
Yes,
yang
I can
warna
see that.
yang warna hitam itu semuanya sudah tervaksinasi, Ibu.
Okay, so the black ones are completed already.
Iya, yes. Yes, Miss Julie.
Okay.
Terus yang warna-warni itu sedang berjalan sekarang.
Okay. And is there a reason why they've been done in that particular order?
Sorry, Miss Julie. Can you repeat again?
Yeah, so is there a reason why it's been done in that particular order? So, rather than starting at one side of the map and then working across, it's quite sort of sporadic where they've been working. Is that purely because of rabies cases that they went to those areas? Or is there another reason why they've selected those certain areas to start?
Mohon maaf, mungkin bisa ada yang bantu translate kok. Soalnya
Kak, Ibu Lady mungkin bisa. Ibu Lady mungkin bisa klik interpreter tuh di more, klik more terus interpretation tuh. Halo Bu Lady.
Halo Ibu.
Nah, Ibu Lady klik yang di more, terus pilih yang interpretation, terus klik yang bahasa. Nanti ada yang terjemahkan. Mungkin saya bantu menjawab, bisa Bu Lady? Mungkin alasannya karena ini merupakan daerah perbatasan dengan TTS ya. Karena dilihat dari peta ini merupakan daerah-daerah perbatasan dengan Timur Tengah Selatan.
Iya
Betul,
Ibu.
Bu?
Oh jadi
Ya betul.
yang
Ya.
Miss Julie tanya yang kenapa
Ya,
duluan
kenapa
yang
ini?
hitam-hitam?
Ya, kenapa duluan yang ini? Dia tanya,
Jadi
kenapa ini yang duluan?
Jadi awalnya kami itu targetnya setiap batas-batas dan di pusat kota. Jadi harus segera divaksinasi yang batas-batas dan pusat kota duluan. Seperti itu. Karena sudah semakin meluas, jadi sekarang sudah dibagi 6 tim dan sudah menyebar ke semua ini kecamatan.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I just wondered because obviously some of these areas, if you started in, it might be because people are not available on that day. They have to go to a certain village on that day. I'm aware it's not always so easy to follow a map systematically. But in terms of sort of rabies control as well, so it would be ideal to pick one point on the map and then work probably inwards. So if you're starting from one border, you would work from one side to the other, for example, covering all those maps, rather than doing one map in the middle and then jumping to a map that's somewhere else. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So you would do the map adjacent to the one that you've just completed, then you would work to the next map after that, and so on, so that you're doing it in a very systematic way, because at the moment it's excellent, the coverage looks really good, but obviously it's just very sporadic. And in terms of the virus as well, we're not able to push that virus anywhere, because we're not working outwards to the center, and we're not working from the center out. So yeah, we could just be pushing that virus around in Malacca.
Mungkin saya mau tambahkan sedikit kenapa kami agak berpindah-pindah begini, karena ini juga permintaan dari Dinkes. Jadi kami kenapa turun ke lokasi itu karena banyak kasus gigitan. Jadi diminta untuk segera mungkin kalau bisa divaksinasi di daerah situ dulu. Jadi seperti itu, Ibu.
Yes, totally understand. And that's what I thought. There must have been a reason for it. Thank you so much, Lenny, for explaining that. It's good to understand. When obviously when we're looking at the map, we don't know that this is the issues you're facing on the ground. So it's really good to have that information, so that can help us with any future planning for the rabies control program. Thank you.
Iya, sama-sama Ibu.
Okay.
Mungkin dari
any
TTU?
more issues? Anybody else is facing any issues?
Mungkin teman dari TTU yang belum bersuara, mungkin Ibu Demetri.
Baik, terima kasih. Untuk TTU yang sementara menggunakan aplikasi hanya beberapa teman saja, yang lain belum menggunakan. Untuk yang masalah di lapangan untuk sementara tidak ada, karena hanya teman-teman beberapa saja yang menggunakan. Tapi yang ingin saya tanyakan itu pada data, untuk melihat data yang ada dalam vaksinasi format 6.4 yang bahasa punya itu untuk jumlah ternak yang divaksin itu. Karena yang saya lihat di sini yang totalnya tidak terbaca. Misalkan untuk ini tanggal 30 untuk Dokter Lina itu ada 6 ekor yang divaksin, tapi di sini totalnya hanya 1.
So is that on the map or from the data table?
Dari tabel data.
And on the phone, on the mobile, the data is all definitely synced. All those entries are there and they all have a green tick next to them.
Sudah.
Could I know which user that is for? Because I can look into that. And how about when you download the CSV? Is it still only one entry as well?
Iya, hanya ada satu.
Would it be possible if you have that, if that occurs with anybody else in the future, if you could just take a screenshot from the mobile phone of the entries that have synced but are not showing on the back end, then we can follow this up as well. So do you still have those synced entries on the mobile phone? Is it possible to send a screenshot maybe to the group later on?
Iya, nanti saya coba lihat kembali.
Thank you.
Mungkin Ibu Priska dari Belu.
Apa Zoom?
Ya. Selamat siang. Mohon maaf, apa suara saya terdengar?
Terdengar Ibu Priska.
Oh iya, baik. Untuk dari Kabupaten Belu, kami sudah menggunakan aplikasi WVS ini sejak waktu itu tanggal berapa? Bulan Februari waktu itu. Dan sampai sekarang kami tetap menggunakan aplikasi ini. Hanya kadang-kadang ada teman-teman di lapangan mungkin lupa untuk menggunakan aplikasi ini, tetapi banyak yang menggunakan aplikasi ini. Jadi data-data yang masuk tercover dengan rapi. Dan untuk saat ini belum ada masalah apa-apa tentang aplikasi ini.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Priska. I noticed, yeah, it's just
Yeah.
under 600 entries for Belu.
Ya, bagaimana? Iya, karena ada beberapa petugas yang mungkin tidak melapor, lupa melapor. Tetapi kami tetap melaksanakan vaksinasi. Mungkin nanti saya akan mengingatkan lagi kepada teman-teman untuk melaporkan melalui aplikasi.
Yes, that's very good. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Mungkin Ibu Yumi dari Kabupaten Kupang.
Oke, baik. Selamat siang, Ibu. Kami dari Kabupaten Kupang sudah menggunakan aplikasi WVS sejak Januari, sejak akhir bulan Januari itu, dan memang bagus sekali aplikasi ini kami dapat gunakan dengan baik. Namun pada saat kegiatan di lapangan juga ada kendala-kendala yang dihadapi dan sudah dikonsultasikan dan sudah ada jalan keluarnya. Tetapi ini masih ada masalah yang ditemui, yaitu saat kegiatan vaksinasi di Kecamatan Semau pada tanggal 26 Februari. Nah, itu pada saat user menginput data itu pada tanggal 27 dan memang kegiatannya itu di tanggal 27. Tetapi saat data yang masuk ke admin itu masuknya di tanggal 26. Itu ada satu ekor yang masuk di tanggal 26 dan setelah saya mendownload data yang masuk secara keseluruhan itu ini data 1 ekor tetap masuk di tanggal 26. Itu ada 2 akun yang seperti itu. Oke, itu pertanyaan pertama, Ibu.
Okay, so when you were checking the data on your CSV file, you have a date of entry and then you have a syncing date as well. So just want to make sure there was no confusion because it could have been that it was entered
ada
and it was synced later.
Iya, tanggal sinkronisasinya semua di tanggal 27 dan inputnya juga di tanggal 27, tapi ada 2 akun, satu datanya masuk di tanggal 26.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't getting the dates. Could you just give me the dates again, please?
Ini kegiatan vaksinnya tanggal 27 Februari, tetapi data yang masuk itu satu data vaksin itu masuk di tanggal 26.
So it was entered on the 27th, but it came up on the 26th?
Ya, tapi muncul pas di data admin di tanggal 26. Ya, entry-nya di tanggal 27 dari user, dari vaksinator.
Okay, the only time that has ever happened to me is when the date and the time on the phone has been set differently. I don't know any other reason why that would happen, but it has happened in the past. And I know most of the phones are manually on the time zones, but yeah, we did find it on one phone that they actually had the wrong date on the phone. So that's just worth keeping in mind. Otherwise, at the moment, I don't have any explanation for that at all. I don't know how it could be entered and then come up, you know, the day before. That's very strange. It was just literally one entry. It wasn't multiple entries.
Iya, dari 30 entry itu hanya ada 1 entry yang masuk di tanggal 26, 29-nya masuk di tanggal 27.
Okay, but well spotted, Yumi. That's really good. It shows you're really looking at your data, which is really helpful as well because you know you understand more about the application the more you delve into your data. I will ask Andy and Fred about that and see if there's any possible explanation why that occurred. But yeah, well done, Yumi. Very good, very observant.
Ya, baik, terima kasih kembali. Ini masih ada pertanyaan lagi. Waktu itu kegiatannya di bulan Januari, sudah agak lama saya juga sudah agak ini. Tetapi ini yang saya memperhatikan di user itu, di vaksinator itu, karena saya juga ikut langsung, path trackernya hidup. Garis merahnya itu dia berjalan terus. Tetapi pada saat saya membuka data di admin itu, dia garis merahnya itu untuk menghubungkan penyebaran titik vaksin atau anjing yang divaksin itu tidak muncul. Dia hanya muncul titik merahnya saja, garis merahnya untuk menghubungkan vaksinator jalan dan dari mana ke mana begitu tidak muncul.
Sorry, I'm not sure if I fully understood the question. So maybe they
Ya,
the path tracker was
maksudnya
paused? If
begini.
if they have some points like the starting point, the end point, maybe it was paused.
Ya, yang saya ingat pada saat vaksin itu kan trackernya berjalan, garis merahnya juga berjalan begitu. Kemudian tapi pada saat saya cek di data admin seperti itu, yang lain, akun yang lain itu dia punya garis merah muncul perjalanan vaksinator itu, tetapi ada beberapa akun dia tidak muncul, garis merah itu tidak muncul, hanya muncul titik penyebaran anjing yang divaksin.
Okay, but they did actually set the path tracker. So you're saying there was no red line, it wasn't running, but they did actually, it was definitely on. They checked on the phone that the path tracker was actually running. Is that correct?
Iya, waktu itu kan saya juga ikut kegiatan di lapangan dan saya melihat di telepon genggam tersebut memang bukan menggunakan HP-nya saya, tapi menggunakan HP teman yang lain. Jadi kami melihat bahwa kami ikut trackernya juga hidup, tapi pada saat saya membuka di data admin, garis merahnya tidak muncul, hanya muncul yang titik-titik itu, penyebaran yang divaksin.
Okay, so it may be that the path tracker didn't sync.
Oh, iya.
So that's one thing also when you go into review data, you can check the path trackers have synced as well. And sometimes if the path tracker has been stopped for any particular reason, and then restarted, so you may have several path trackers for the same session, that can happen sometimes. And then you just need to make sure you take the one that has been running, because sometimes you might just put it on and then turn it off. So you literally just have the starting point. So yeah, it's just worth always checking in the phone section for the review data and make sure that whichever path tracker is there, the one that's been running, has been synced.
Oh iya, baik, Kak.
And yeah, I noticed we've got Walter on the call. Hi, Walter. I know, Walter, I think you were looking into the maps and everything. So I just wanted to know how you've been finding the application.
Bisa diulangi?
Oh, baik, terima kasih, Pak. Izin apa suara saya terdengar?
Terdengar, Pak Walter.
Oh, kalau dari saya ingin menambahkan sedikit yang tadi mungkin disampaikan oleh Ibu Lola terkait dengan penyediaan data yang ada di dalam aplikasi WVS ini. Jadi kami dari provinsi, seperti yang tadi Ibu Lola katakan bahwa kami membutuhkan suatu data di WVS ini, dia tersedia untuk satu provinsi itu. Tadi sudah disampaikan, tapi yang saya dengar itu hanya katanya mungkin akan disampaikan untuk menyediakan file CSV. Kalau bisa di WVS itu kita juga bisa mengakses file satu provinsi dalam bentuk KML itu. Peta. Kemudian saya juga selama ini melakukan mengambil data dari dalam situ dalam bentuk CSV yang kemudian saya akan sajikan di dalam laporan yang saya convert di aplikasi. Tetapi dia tersedia dalam bentuk CSV. Jadi saya perlu data yang ada dalam WVS itu dia harus tersedia dalam bentuk KML untuk satu provinsi, sehingga kami mudah untuk mendownload kemudian convert dia supaya bisa membuatnya menjadi laporan. Seperti itu, Pak. Dari saya seperti itu saja. Karena saya lihat juga di sini di dashboard, di situ kita bisa mengakses ya, download full CSV dari semua vaksinasi yang sudah ada. Tapi di sini sepertinya ada beberapa vaksinasi yang di percobaan juga, tapi dia akan ikut terupload di sini. Jadi saya mohon supaya aplikasi ini kami dari provinsi itu selain bisa mengakses per kabupaten, tapi kami juga bisa mengakses untuk satu provinsi datanya baik dalam bentuk CSV maupun dalam bentuk KML. Terima kasih.
Thank you, Walter. Yes, so I know that Catherine is trying to work on cleaning up the data so that we can remove all of those test entries that we had. I was in contact with her yesterday. So whilst we are working on that, and also I will speak to Fred and Andy. I'll see if it would be really useful if I could get Fred on a call at some point with everybody, because Fred has helped in the app development. Obviously Andy was the man behind that, but if I could get Fred on a call, he'd probably be able to answer your questions a lot more in depth than I will. So it's just really good to have an understanding of what your issues are. And I think most of these probably can be resolved. So in the future, yes, I would definitely like to arrange another call with Fred. In the meantime, Walter, I will speak to Fred and Andy, and I will see about how we can get this data. If there's any way we can look at that, even for you, Lola, because you were asking if there's any way we can set up another project and have it all on there so you can just download one file. So leave that with me. I will get back to you. And yeah, it's been really nice to catch up with everybody and just to hear your feedback on the application, how you're getting on with it, and how you're finding it's beneficial to the rabies control program. I'm sorry it's taken so long for us to get to this point where we've actually managed to have a meeting. This is first time for me that I've done a Zoom meeting with an interpreter. So it's a new learning experience for me also, but I hope we can continue to do this and it will be useful, and it's a good opportunity for everybody to help each other as well, because something may have come up. One of you may be having an issue with it. You've mentioned it today and somebody else thinks, yes, that was happening to me too. So hopefully after this call, you can just improve on the communications and just assist each other with the application as well. So we do really appreciate all you're doing on the ground. We know it's not an easy situation, but I'm really happy that you're still engaged and using the application. So thank you.
Ya, terima kasih Ibu Juli, semuanya kakak-kakak dan abang. Jadi pesannya nanti kalau misalnya ada pertanyaan, jangan lupa langsung jamin aja ke grup WhatsApp tersebut. Nah, kami juga akan membantu untuk selanjutnya, kalau kakak dan abang atau bapak semua ingin berdiskusi dengan Ibu Juli lagi di Zoom, itu tidak masalah. Nanti kami berkabar saja di grup, nanti kita akan coba atur. Dan terima kasih banyak juga kepada Mas Yuri sudah membantu kita dalam menerjemahkan. Mungkin kita cukupkan pertemuan kita siang ini. Terima kasih semuanya dan salam sehat.
Mungkin bisa foto bersama, Bu Dara.
Boleh, kita buka kameranya ya, kakak
Buka
dan abang
kamera,
ya, biar
ya.
kita foto bersama ya.
Thank you very much, Dara, and thank you, Yuri, for interpreting, and thank you to
Ya,
everyone
sama-sama Bu
on the
Juli.
call. Very nice to see
Julie,
everybody.
don't leave first because we want to take a picture.
Okay.
Kak Desi belum buka nih.
Ya.
Kak Yumni juga, Bang Walter, Rizka, Kak Marcel. Kak Priska belum bisa nih. Bang Walter mana nih? Oke, kita mulai ya. 1, 2, 3. Oke, terima kasih semuanya.
Terima kasih Bu Dara.
Thank you, and I hope to speak to you all again soon.
Ya, terima kasih.
Ya.